Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a Sunday broadcast of the NBA. It'll be the Denver Nuggets facing off against the Los Angeles Clippers. And now it's game time. To call the action, here are Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime, everybody.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Nuggets. Then there's James Posey, and it's McDyess in at the 4 slot. And for the Clippers,
and while it wasn't the biggest win streak of the season, the Nuggets did have a pretty good rampage of their own from the end of February into March. And because it happened when the Heat were doing what they were doing, the Nuggets kind of flew under the radar.
so the Clippers win the tip. Outside Odom. Odom off a pick from Taylor. Odom down low. Posey covering. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Los Angeles on D. Here's McLeod, hands the 12-footer.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
And Anderson kicks to Taylor. Outside Odom. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Now let's find out what head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say to our Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he said he doesn't want to see their offense fall into bad habits and get stagnant. He said as long as we keep moving without the ball and don't stand around watching the paint dry, we'll be able to put up points. Let's see if they can keep their legs moving here tonight, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
Well, it sounds simple, Kevin. You got to shoot the ball well to win, but the way to try to do that is to get yourself the best opportunities possible, and that means executing offensively.
And not just executing, but not settling for anything but high percentage shots, guys. I mean, smart basketball and not forcing anything unnecessarily.
So it's Denver now, after the made shot from Anderson. Back to Van Exel. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Anderson.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
He kicks it to Taylor. Backs in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's LaFrance, banked in off the glass.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, as you said, the Nuggets put together their big 15-game winning streak. But, you know, Steve, since it happened, when the Heat rattled off their big push, nobody really even seemed to notice.
That's right. It might have worked out in their favor anyway, Kevin, because, you know, that win streak really kind of put them into high gear and allowed them to climb into the 3rd spot in the West. Probably was nice not having the media focused on them and wanting to talk to them every day about what was happening in the Western Conference.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
Both free throws good from Anderson. Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years, and you're right. They have done it with, you know, Steve, style, to say the least. You know, they've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season, so if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Van Exel passes to McCloud. There's a good screen. Back to Van Exel. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Van Exel against Anderson. Taylor. Anderson kicks to Taylor. Outside Odom. Clock at 6. Taylor, he's covered by McDice. Here's Odom. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on post.
And one of the plays we're going to see with him a lot is the pick and roll. He's tremendous both as a screener and a popper. And you don't see him whistled for a lot of moving screens because his positioning is solid and his timing is right on the money.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
And that one falls for Odom.
Hey, I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record, which had previously been 11, and that's when the league really took notice.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, it was the year of the win streak last season with Miami doing what they did and Denver getting hot as well. But you know, Steve, the Clippers had the first lengthy win streak and turned some heads earlier in the season.
Yeah, what was that, about 17 games in a row they won? And I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave L.A. a swagger that I thought helped them get through the rest of the season.
And he overshot that one, missing.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
You got this, baby, yeah!
He misses the free throw.
You know, it's pretty hard not to ask the question after the Nuggets were bounced in the first round of the playoffs if, in fact, they were better constructed for the regular season than the playoffs.
And the second free throw, good. You know, continuing to talk about the Nuggets, it is a fair question to ask because this group, Steve, has been so successful in the regular season, but has yet to make a big splash in the postseason.
Yeah, I think they've advanced out of the first round one time in the last 9 seasons. So, I think it's a fair question, Kevin. I think you can win playing fast, but you have to have balance. Look at the Spurs last year. They played a very high tempo, but they played excellent defense as well. You've got to have some kind of a balance to win in the postseason.
Here's Billups. There's the screen. There's the pass to Van Exel. To the paint, number 9. And he banks in the layup.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Clippers trail by 6. Dishes to Anderson. Odom on the wing. Back to Anderson. Clippers moving the ball around. Hudson the pass to Odom. And the layup falls. Now Billups. He feeds it to Van Exel. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Van Exel's got 6.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
The Nuggets leading by 7. There's the pick. Billups attacking. No luck.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Pass to Hudson. Feeds to Odom. Anderson outside. He passes to Hudson. 5 on the clock. Taylor backing down. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Gantler guarded by Odom. The rebound by Anderson.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
The feed to Taylor. The dish to Anderson. Lets it fly. That one wide left.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Van Exel. He's got 6. Billups dishes to Van Exel. Back to Billups. Kicks to Van Exel. Pass to Billups. He tries for 3. That's good. Billups has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They're setting the tone early here, Kevin.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Left side, Anderson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Now here's Billups. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That doesn't go either for Billups. Anderson passes to Hudson. He dishes it to Odom. Hudson with a screen on Billups. Odom kicks to Taylor. Back to Odom. Releases. And that's not going to go. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the... Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how Denver is doing, Steve and Clark, what are your thoughts?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
The Nuggets leading by 8. The pass to Alexander. Here's Gatling. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
You know, for a long time, people would look at Staples as the Lakers' home where the Clippers just happened to be sharing space. But the Clippers let everybody know that they called this Staples Center home as well last year. And I thought they were a force in front of their rabid fans.
6 to shoot. McGinnis defended by Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Number 9. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers really starting to make waves on the landscape here in L.A. as they surpassed the Lakers in wins last season. You know, a big part of that was, Steve, their ability to win here at home.
Yeah, 32 wins here at Staples, and when they got out and ran, this place was really rocking. This Clipper team has a roster full of guys that can make a play that ignites a crowd, and some new additions this year, new coaching staff. A lot going on for this Clipper team.
Second chance shot, Conlon, and that one's good.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Pass to Stiff. There's the triple. The shot is off as the Clippers taking it the other way. Back to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Tipped away. Inside, here's Gatling. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, you might have expected a team that finished third in the West to have a positive road record, but the Nuggets last season actually finished south of 500 when they left the Pepsi Center.
Denver making a switch here. Clippers trail by 12. Well, Clark, as you said, with the Nuggets on the road, 19-23 record for them on the road. Was the difference between them and the Thunder, Steve, in that division?
Well, they were so dominant at home, Kevin, and they always have been, just with their style of play and the altitude. But it's just tough to go out and play that same style on the road where you're running constantly. You're just more vulnerable defensively when you play that style when you're out on the road than you do when you play it at home.
Stiff the pass to Alexander. Rebound by the Clippers.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Passes it to Stiff. Puts it up. No good from Alexander.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Jones the pass to ABC. The baseline J off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 7. McDyess a screen. Down low, here's LaFrance. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever, your first 50-win season, and what do you get for it? Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It's still progress, though, and I think the Clippers will use that for motivation this season.
First one falls for him. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-zip on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. As Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too. They're limited offensively on the front line and maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they made the moves in the offseason. And they're looking to pick up and make some improvement in that regard.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, a big reason that the Nuggets were able to finish with the third best record in the West last season was they took care of business in the Western Conference. I mean, they went in every game against a conference opponent knowing what was on the line and handled business from there.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Alexander passes to Posey. Here is Steph. He kicks it to Posey. Dishes it to McDyess. Shot clock at 5. He feeds it to Posey. From the line. Nice jump shot. Good. Posey's got 8. The record for the Nuggets against the West ended at 38-14. Just one off the mark of the Thunder. Steve, for the best record within the conference.
Seemed like every time there was grounded games, Kevin, in the playoff race, the Nuggets came through. Teams in the West like to run a little bit, but I don't think anybody could really run with Denver. That's how they were able to both win at home and win in the conference.
Steph kicks to Alexander. Posey, the 3. They get it back. Here's LaFrance. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Really poor decision on that pass.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And here are the Nuggets now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Feeds it to Van Exel. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Van Exel's got 8.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately. At any point in the ball game, he just starts pouring it in from all over the place.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. A lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Here's Taylor. He passes to Hudson. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Odom. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Olowokandi. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Van Exel with it. He's got 8. Pass to McCloud. They set the screen. The feed now to McDyess. Rebounded by Hudson.
Great look. Disappointing result.
Most times he knocks that one down.
Can't hit from the elbow. The Nuggets leading by 12. 1:30 left to play here in the half. The dish to Van Exel. Plenty of space. And the shot falls short this time. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Number 8, defended by McCloud. Left side, Taylor. Backs him down. Fades away. Gets it to go. Taylor's got 5 points so far. Denver calls timeout. Jones checked in for the Nuggets. .103 left in the first half of basketball. Here's McLeod. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Six to shoot. Now the pass to Hudson. The tray. Nice defense from Van Exel. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second, and the shot is good. Here's Hudson. Kicks it to Odom. It's stolen by Jones. And that concludes the first half. The Nuggets on top, leading by...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to be part of your Sunday. The Denver Nuggets have the lead against the Clippers. They're really...
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Van Exel. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Passes it to McLeod. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes the first.
Whenever you play Denver, you know it's going to be an up-and-down game. They love, the Nuggets love to push the tempo and make the game a track meet. And a lot of times they were better at it than their opponents because they're an excellent fast-breaking team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets scored a ton of points last season, and among the several categories, Steve, that they led the way in was fast break points. You could see it with their bigs.
Well, I like the way they constructed their roster, Kevin, because everybody from the guards to the centers could all run and get out in the open floor. So it was like an avalanche when Denver would come at you, particularly on their home floor, with not just 3 guys running, but all 5.
Van Exel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's LaFrance. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Back to Odom. Here's Olowokandi. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. The Nuggets leading by 16. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Van Exel. Gets it to go. Van Exel's got 12.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Anderson outside. He dishes it to Odom. And the layup's good off the glass. Odom's got 6. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Anderson against Van Exel. Pass to McLeod. Clock at 6. And yes, sir, that one drops. He has 6.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Anderson's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 18. And here is Van Exel. He's got 12. McLeod, guarded by Odom. The shot from the low post is good. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. So it's the Clippers now. Pass to Taylor. Just 5 on the clock. Van Exel against Anderson. Van Exel kicks to Billups. Back to Van Exel. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Billups from outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Billups has got 6 points.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
Dishes to Anderson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 8 points for him.
What a finish with that hoop.
The Nuggets leading by 21. Here's Billups. He's got 6. Off the pick, Van Exel. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Van Exel's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Outside Billups. Denver passing it around. And again, Denver with the triple. And here is Los Angeles now. And the Clippers call time here. You have to like what we've seen so far from Van Exel.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Posey's checked in. The pass to Hudson. With the lead pass, outside Odom. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Odom's got 8 points. The Nuggets leading by 22. Van Exel kicks to Billups. He feeds it to Posey. He passes to Van Exel. He's feeling it. And Denver again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Here's Anderson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
It's been a nice game for Anderson. 10 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well and battling hard for every rebound.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets leading by 22. Outside Billups. Number 9. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. 7 points in the game.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from beyond the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
He kicks to Anderson. Odom. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Hudson. Shoots from the line. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. 1:15 left to play in the third.
Come get it, come get it.
Billups against Odom. Here's LaFrance. The layup off target.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's Hudson. Number 8. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Nuggets making a switch here.
Oh,
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Van Exel against Hudson. Pass to McCloud. Again, the Nuggets score.
I love his kind of mid to long range jump shot. It's a specialty of his, especially in catch and shoot situations.
You're exactly right. He's a very skilled catch and shoot type of player. I mean, it adds a dangerous element to his game that he can make that jump shot.
Number 8. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. He's got 5.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Van Exel. Here's LaFrance and blocked. Here's Odom. Oh, my goodness is right. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. Jones kicks it to Odom. Feeds it to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Conlon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. James Posey's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets leading by 19 points. Alexander passes to Stiff. Denver passing it around. Posey hits it from three-point range. Posey's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets. And Los Angeles guys shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Taylor, he's covered by McDyess. Shoots from the baseline. Taylor's shot, good. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here is Steph. Six on the shot clock. And the pass to Alexander. For three. Kept alive. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
That's his second personal. Shooting for Denver, Jones. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Denver making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now the feed to Jones. Odom on the wing. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. McGinnis defended by Alexander. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And that one's good.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
And the Clippers have possession. There's the dish to Jones. Here's McGinnis. And he's good on the 3-ball.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Alexander passes to McDyess. 6 on the shot clock. He passes it to Alexander. From outside the arc. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor's got his 3rd rebound on the night. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Jones dishes to Taylor. McGinnis defended by Alexander. And Jones pulls it down. Denver leading by 21. Kicks it to Posey. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Odom. He dishes it to Taylor. There's the bucket. Good. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Denver calls timeout.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Denver making a switch here. Here's Posey. McDyess. It's good on the putback.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up if you've got that type of angle. And he really took advantage.
Doubled by Posey. Odom kicks to Anderson. Clock at 6. Good. Denver leading by 21. Pass to Van Exel. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Posey. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Clock at 2. Here's McLeod. Denver gets it back. Second shot opportunity. Nice D from Taylor. Clippers trail by 21. Left side, Anderson. He feeds it to Taylor. Posey covering. Fade away. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Van Exel kicks to Posey. Back to Van Exel. Passes to Posey. Back to Van Exel. The second chance effort. No luck. Some solid defense from Taylor. He kicks it to Anderson. Olowokandi. Posey covering. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Nick Dice passes to McLeod.
Come get it, come get it.
Van Exel against Anderson. Now Van Exel from the stripe. Moves back up. He takes it up and lays. .37 left in the game. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Van Exel. Pass to Odom. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The 3 from Anderson. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Taylor against Van Exel. The pass to McLeod. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Big group substitution here for Denver. 3 on the clock. Shot from the inbound. Misses off the left iron. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Fires at the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stiff kicks to Billups. Stiff. Back to Billups. Clock at 6. Fires it up. And again, Denver no good. Here's McGinnis. Can't connect. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.